try and cater to the community as best we can.
And as you can see, the support from all the coaches here, we all have one vision.
When you develop the mindset, what you're doing is you're developing a person that can be successful.
Trevor used to say, Trevor Hart, you bend a tree when it's young. What happens with a lot of them is they're wasting their time, a lot of it, doing the stupidness on the road before they get in the sense. So if we can get them early, we can hopefully put them in the right direction.
From here, a lot of the boys look at it and they say, oh, I can achieve that. Football's at our heart. Doing right by all the kids that are here is paramount. So for us, it's a win-win scenario, really and truly, really a win-win scenario in that we get to do what we love, which is coaching. The kids get to come out and play football, and parents, it's slightly easier on their pocket.
We love looking after young people and just basically helping them in their football development. The academies look after all the senior kids, all the elite kids, and we look after everyone else.
The conveyor belt of talent coming from North West London isn't as frequent as South, West, East and North. So when we do have success stories, it's important that we use those as reference points to the younger people to make them know that where we come from, we can make it.
This is where I'm comfortable. This is what gives me the most joy, watching them not being able to kick a ball, and then 6 months later they're able to do things they never envisioned them doing.
A lot of people are focused on the footballer, and then when the talent doesn't manifest in the way that the coach may like, it's goodbye. For us, no, that's the beginning.
It's giving back to the community. I've been working for the community nearly all my life, and this is a big part of it, just giving back.
How well does a community take care of itself? According to a recent study, a single pound circulates in the Asian community for 28 days, in Jewish communities for 20 days, in white communities for approximately 17 days, and the black community, 6 hours. This is what we at the Black Wall Street UK desperately want to change. We've developed a unique mobile app called the Black Wall Street UK. This is a business directory for black-owned businesses all across the UK. With the Black Wall Street UK app, you can find any black-owned businesses around you with a tap of a finger. So next time you're searching for a nearby hair product store or a nail shop or an estate agent or any black-owned business or service provider, just do a super quick search on the Black Wall Street UK. Our app allows you to search by business type and location. You can save your favourite businesses, add your own black-owned business, read reviews from other clients and much more. The Black Wall Street UK, the entire UK black community at your fingertips. Free app now available on Apple and Play Store. www.thebblackwallstreetuk.com.
Whoa. What you put me on this time of morning? You're going to scare everybody.
I don't think they'll be spitting out their corn, man. I don't think so, though. But you know, you've grown the old skinny beard bit, haven't you?
Yeah, it's still part of the great plan for population.
You're on your second coffee, in fact. Oh my God, listen, girl. I haven't even had a coffee. The thing is, if it wasn't for my daughter, I sent her a long text last night. But if it wasn't for my daughter, I think I would have still been asleep. Because she had to go to school. She came in to say, bye, Dad. And I was like, oh my God, if she's saying bye. Yeah, if she's saying bye, that means that 8:15 is gone.
Yes, quarter past 8, come and gone. Good morning, people. How we doing? How are we doing this morning? The past couple of days, man, it's been going a little bit nuts, innit? I'm going Sainsbury's, that's all I know. Them come out to the woodwork like cockroach. You see them? Like cockroach, you know? Good morning, Claire. Miss Tong Denise, how you doing, Denise? You all right, baby? Thanks for the loves and the hugs and the kisses. Thanks for the hugs and the loves and the kisses. Yeah, we're going to be all over that today, Spice. Thanks for that stuff, bruv, sis. Bye, baby. Have a good day, yeah? Yeah, my little baby's out now. Weekend readiness. I know you was brighten up. So you was getting your meds with me this morning, innit? He's getting your meds. Got your meds, girl? You got your meds? You got your meds? Yeah, here's our pimp. This is our pimp. Dishing out our meds. Oh, my God. Good morning, Trace. How you doing, baby? You don't say, may I run out a friendship cake? I was thinking about, I'm going to make an order. Yeah. How you gonna get it to me? I don't know. Yeah, because but I walk all the way to Birmingham. But I walk. You cold, babes? You cold? How come you cold? Put on your heating. No, not yet. No, I ain't put on my heating yet. I haven't put on my heating yet. I have not put on my heating yet. I am still, as they would say, putting on the extra clothing. Like I got the t-shirt on and I got this on. Nah. Me nah give the money to the utilities. Not just yet. Not just yet. I am not giving out my money to the utilities people. Them not just yet. It ain't happening. They are not getting my money for just now. I'm sorry, they ain't. So Scotland's in lockdown again. They're going into the most fierce lockdown possible. The economy's going to crash. The economy is going to smash. I'm telling you, man. Share prices are going to go down. If they ain't going down already, they are going down. Because that's what's going to be happening to the economy. Do I know? You can see it coming. You can see it coming. He's in the green room waiting patiently. He's waiting patiently to see you guys, man. Now, don't treat him bad, yeah? That's what I said. Don't treat the boy bad. Yes? All right. Great first session with Astrid. Thanks, hon. I feel light. You feel light. I feel woo. I was just going through my grateful list, actually. And my first one was to wake up. The second was to be able to eat. The third one was mind your business. Electric blanket, you know, that's what she's using to keep warm. Yeah, then that means that they're sucking out your electricity, innit? But that's all good. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that one should live like Scrooge. I'm not saying that at all. It's cold. Heating is definitely on. It's cold. It's cold. Mine's on all year round. Raw. Have you got underground? I'm not underground. Underfloor heating. So you have it set at a certain temperature. So it's all good. Is that what you've done? Is that what you've done? Mine's on all years round. I like that. Suck it out, yes? Here I know. Boy, if I was to tell you to suck it out, them kind of language in the morning, them kind of early morning language, Denise been eating cake. That's what's happened with Denise. Denise been eating cake. Listen, man, let me stop rambling, yeah? I said to you guys on Monday, there was a gentleman that I wanted to talk to for a very long time. Not specifically because, how can I put it, man? I just was intrigued by a lot of the things that he says, and intrigued just by his general demeanor. Very nice, and I just, you know, like when two magnets get pulled, that's how it felt. So this morning, not on the floor. So this morning I'm going to be joined by Aston. So please welcome him. He's here right now. Boom. He's in there. What's up?
Greetings,
How you doing? How you doing? You good?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. Yeah, man.
You're blessed, yeah? Let me ask you a question. You have any earphones?
Headphones?
You got any earphones? Yeah, bro.
Yes. Let me put that one.
Wait,
Okay.
we have a guest. Get to these now. Listen to these. Monday, we said it. We spoke about it on Monday. Yeah. Morning. So we're holding off for the winter heating allowance.
We have heating allowance. Some of us got heating allowance. Not all of us got heating allowance, you know. Some of us don't have no heating allowance. Me not get no heating allowance. Yeah, man. There you go. Let's see now. Boy, you hear his voice. He's got a deep voice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Only in the morning.
you can talk to fish.
Listen,
Yeah,
got lemon and ginger and cayenne here to.
Oh, you got
ease
the cayenne
out.
pepper in there. The cayenne pepper
Yeah,
needs
man,
to be
yeah.
good, you know, because that sweats out a lot of the crap early in the morning. Do you put
Exactly.
lemon in there as well?
Yeah. Three limes. Got 3
Mhm.
limes in, and
Go on.
some ginger and the cayenne. You know, don't have to overdo it with everything in the one.
Oh. Yeah, because you control a lot in there. You control the garlic in there as well. Even the garlic is good.
Exactly. But I've found when I've done that, it's too much. It's too much at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So what about black pepper? Do you put any of that in it?
I've tried the what do you call it now, the black pepper oil, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried that for a little while. I didn't really get any effects from it, to be honest. Maybe because I'm okay, but you know, I just use that, you know.
Maybe it's because you're okay. When you say that, maybe it's because you're okay. Because sometimes I think, Aston, sometimes I think you push it too far. You know, you really do.
Boy, I tried this so hard, even my teeth are hurting now. I tell you, feels like something's wrong, but let's push on.
You will pop your heart, blood. You will pop your heart.
Well, you know, let me line you up with that, right?
All right.
I am.
Listen,
Go ahead.
No, continue, bro. Because to me, you will pop your heart. You know what I mean. You keep going. You're like something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Right. Okay. When I was young, right? You know, as young men, you know, it's either cheers woman or you go to gym. You understand? Right? My mother wouldn't let me do boxing, so I take up weight training. You understand? So that's my thing. That's my thing. I do the weight training, you know, and you know, as in age, your ego overtakes you. So
yeah,
you know,
we're not
that's the thing.
Yeah, we're not picking anymore. That's the thing. We're not picking anymore.
Exactly.
You got to pace yourself. You got to pace yourself, man. You look like you was ready to pass out.
No, but you know what? When you get some of them youngsters testing you all the damn time, you have to go. You have to step up.
Nah. You know what? I encourage them to lift more. I used to encourage them to lift more. Yeah, go on, broke up your ass. Go on, lift up more. Go on, lift up more. See, you're gonna earn you later on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you should respond. It's on the screen there.
I don't know.
They're actually direct.
You
ain't got your glasses. Put your glasses, man. Jesus.
No. Because I don't know why.
Ego. Put your ratty glasses, man.
No. Hold on. What's gonna mind you down, Aston? Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I would. I don't know. Aston saw it the false teeth. Actually, well, false teeth. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. Someone's been following me because recently I went to the dentist, right? First in over 30 years. And I said, Cha, I've taken early retirement. Let's say I've taken early retirement. Hey,
well done, man. Hold on. Let me ask you to do me a favor, yeah? You see the your lighting at the back. Close that window. Close it, because Denise is asking if you can turn up the light. Yeah. Can you?
No, it is closed.
Can't it swizzle? It looks like one of them that can swizzle.
No, it's closed. That's closed as it is. That's closed.
Nah, man, you got light coming through from the back. Can it not swizzle? It looked like it's one of those that turns.
No, it is. That is closed.
Oh, it's not. It's open. Is that it closed?
Oh, yeah. That's it closed.
You know what? Because I got exactly the same. I got exactly the same blinds, right? But mine is to the right of me. But
okay.
Maybe it's because but next time we have to sort out your lighting, man. That's all. So forgive him, Denise, man. I'm telling you, them lot ain't easy, I thought
what I'll do, I'll move to another place. I'll move to another destination. Don't worry about it. I'll put it in
okay.
another.
Antigua says it's not a date.
I'm being covetous.
Antigua says it's not a dating show. Put on your glasses, boy.
Dating? Are you crazy? I disappointed. And my missus was bonded. Yeah, I'm bothered with that.
So how long you been with your missus now? How long you been with your missus?
Well, this one, 2 years now, coming up to 2 years. Anyway, yeah.
This one. You said this one, like
this one.
Like you flick through them like a Rolodex to rot it. Yeah, let me see.
I tell you, my life has not been. My life hasn't been like that, brother. I can assure you that. I'll keep them long.
Stop lying, Aston. Stop lying, man. It's all right, man. It's all right. You talk to big people here. You talk to big people.
I'm not the lucky one.
You're not the lucky one. Oh well, never mind.
Not like that, baby.
Denise said that she's forgiving you for the lighting. She said,
okay,
thank you. She said, nobody turn up the light now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
God.
Yeah.
Oh God. Donna's in the room. Donna says, how many you have about this one? Yeah, you see, I told you. You got to work. You got to be careful the way that you phrase things, because them sentences ain't easy. Look at that. Even Lee shall come in. This one, you're not aerated. You got to be careful how you phrase your wording, man. Them ladies, they're all over it. You know what I mean?
I know. Because you know something. It's great that you got this interaction here because, like, being on the sidelines and seeing what's happening over the time that you've started. You know what? It's great to hear the sisters out there, man. Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna say. That's why I'm saying to you, Aston, that I couldn't really wait for a Monday to kind of like it almost seemed kind of like pointless. Not pointless for me to interview on a Monday because I know that you've been here quite consistently in the background, and every now and again you was throwing in your comments and what have you. But at the same time, you were like sitting back and listening to what everybody had to say. So I'm very much aware that you're very up on these ladies. They may not know it, but you have been in the background.
No. Let me tell you, one of the things, right? Obviously, certain people, right? They want to be notoried and all that. But you know what? I'm here. I like to sit down and watch and see what go on.
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that about you. I was like, I was sitting there in the background, and I could see he's in the room. I see he's in the room and say, "How come you not say nothing?" Make the girl them wash them out all over me, and he ain't saying nothing. No back up, no nothing. It's only me and Paul and a couple of pops in, and them lot just kind of go, all right. Let me help out Rudi. Otherwise, so that them lot just wash them out of me, man.
We're not about garlic bread. So you know, like garlic bread in the morning, Julie. Julie, not like
No,
garlic
but it's
bread.
good. It's good for the blood, man. It's good, you know. Yeah.
It is a cleaner, isn't it? It's a cleaner.
Yeah. It's good. It's good, you know, because like even now we're into this winter time now, right? And so, you know, your system slow down, so you must clean out all the things, you know, all the stuff that you've been eating over the summer and all that. Yeah, clean that out regular. Clean that out regular, man. At least every 3 months have a good washout. You know what I mean?
Don't remind me about the washout, man. Jesus Christ. I remember as a kid that was a regular every 6 months. Not every
every holiday, isn't it?
Yes,
that's
man.
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
Yeah, wash it out, man. Wash it out.
What was that? Some sort. Mum used to give us something like it used to look like
Seneca.
It wasn't Seneca. She gave us Senapad. She gave us brew ducks. Yeah. You're getting feedback, you know. I'm getting some serious feedback from you.
Oh no, this is
Are you using a mixer or something?
No. It's the wife calling me now. She's checking up on me.
Okay.
Hold on. There she is. Look, I got you on TV.
Darling. How you doing?
I'm going bye.
Expose her. Right. I'm back in a little while, yeah. All right.
Liquid of Life. Bonnie Mint. I never had that. And Bonnie Mint. What was Bonnie Mint? Did you have any Bonnie Mint? What about Liquid of Life? Liquid of Life.
Liquid of Life. Yeah. Liquid of Life.
What is that? I don't know what that is. I never had Liquid of Life.
It's like a liquidish combination. Remember Galloway's?
I remember hearing Galloway's, yeah.
Yeah, Galloway's is like a darkish type thing, but like that one was Sinner. The Sinner in texture, you know? Yeah, man.
I remember that one, Tracy. I remember that one. Yeah. No wonder her face is green. I'm not surprised your face is green. That cod liver aisle? No, sir. Pure panty and underpants used to have skid marks when you when we used to get that washout, man. I mean, you weren't playing too far away from the gate when you had that washout, man. You know what I mean? Mum would go out and play. You're like, nah, I'm not going out and playing. I'm staying right next to the toilet door. That's where my stay. Next to the toilet door. I told you, man.
But the thing is that worked. You know what I'm saying? Because you think how things are now, so sanitized and everything, right? Like how much people get sick now, right?
Yeah.
And running around with the running nose now, right? We used to be all day, isn't it? Right? And what? It's only very rare you would hear of like a child get sick or anything like that, you know, or it would be a severe sickness. Not like now, where it'll bump you all of a sudden you broke out in or something. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, them lot are teasing you. They're saying, wife did hear this one comment, Horatio. Yeah, this one is for like 2 years. Them lot heard. Them lot, I'm telling you, man, they're all over you,
man. But we're good, man, because you know, even with this, so this last one there, talk, live your truth, man. That's it, you know. So I just that's how it goes. So life goes, you know.
I hear that, bro. No, we understand. We understand because people grow and change. You understand what I mean?
Exactly.
And,
exactly.
Yeah, we're never ever the same person. I remember I was deeply in love with Marcia, who's the mother of my first child. And we were ever so deeply in love, man. But by the time we got to our 20s, I think she definitely matured and outgrown me.
Yeah.
In terms of what she wanted in life and in terms of what I wanted in life, they were two different things. Do you know what I mean? So it's understandable. It's understandable.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that I've got you here this morning because there's been a load of stuff going on, and the focus seems to be quite heavily on what's going on in Sainsbury's. You know, and it has, hasn't it?
Sainsbury's,
yeah, man.
The old slave catcher.
Yes, man. The old slave. I like that. And it was interesting because I found that Miss Morrill, who is a comedian, has got her own little take on it.
I had a look at Sainsbury's advert, and I didn't see no issues when I watched it. I quite like the Snoop Dogg's Just Eat advert. That one's good. Or Chris Cross's Sprite advert. It's lit all the way till today. That was done in the 90s. It's better than the adverts you currently see. Anywho, I did some research to see why everybody's so butthurt about the advert, and I found there's a group of people that are racist and they can't bear to see black people happy on TV. So they're looking at it and they can't fucking relate. They're like, what the fuck is this? No one's being arrested, no one's being stabbed or killed. What the fuck? Who wants to watch this at Christmas time? Can you relate? I can't relate. I don't know no black people who actually spend time with their actual family. There's a whole dad in this advert. Where did they get that? I can't relate to it. My mate Barry, who's black, hasn't got a dad. You get me? So I know he probably can't relate to it either. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you get me?
Wow, Muriel. She is a funny sister.
That's it.
She is a funny sister.
That's it.
But it's interesting to see the kind of outpour that people are having towards this advert, you know? And I just, because the thing is, at first I heard about what was going on, right? I never actually watched the advert, to be honest with you. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. You haven't seen it? I don't. Well, we'll take a look at it. We'll take a look at it in a moment, yeah? But I was talking with Spice, and she sent through a few comments. You know, possibly the worst Christmas I've ever seen. Well done, Sainsbury's. I'll shop at Tesco's. Carry on being woke and watch the share price drop. You may as well rename yourself Blackberries. This doesn't represent me. I don't see myself in this at all. I can't relate. Do you know what I mean? It's like they're just coming out of the woodwork, man. 1, and it just doesn't stop. Just wondering whether in their portrayal of a typical black family, the male adult is actually the father of the children. Quite often, it isn't the case. Now that's quite tasty, isn't it? That's quite when you consider that. I think I was talking to Chocolate, and when she told us that most of the under 14-year-olds who were pregnant are actually in Birmingham. Birmingham has a high representation when it comes to and these are white families.
They'll come to South London. We was leading.
You can imagine Father's Day is a mess up, innit? Where's my dad? I don't know. Where's your dad? The worst thing about it, right, is that it's such a stereotype about the black family and the parents not being around. I mean, most of the people that I've interviewed on Keeping It Real, most of them are still with their parents. Their parents are still together.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's just that I think what's happening is our story is starting to be told. Our story is starting to be told. Tracy Higgins says the question with the Sainsbury's advert is why did they cut the black couple there?
From the Tesco's, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Because
the Tesco's ad. Yeah.
I think she was a very brave lady, actually. Because
one of the things, right? You have to understand that in that interview, right? From my take on it, right? Is that there's advertising and they go for the mass and it's demographically, right? So therefore if you got the mass of people, right, you want to attract to come into your business, and you're not, and they don't see that image of you or them, right? Then they're not going to be coming, right? We are like the, you know, like the you have a cake and then you have a few cherries in it. We're the cherries, this course. You understand, right? But you're not actually the content of the actual cake. You understand? So so therefore, if they can't utilize us as they have done for years, right? You will. Then again, you're in the entertainment industry, right? You know that you've that type of entertainment, like what you do, the comedy element now, right? That has been a thing that they didn't even, at one stage, they didn't even want black people to portray black people on the stage. You understand? Or in anywhere, they would prefer to have black.
They actually did, but they called them the Black and White Minstrel Show.
No, but they were white people playing that, right?
Yes. In other words, what I'm trying
even
to
to
say
the extent, I mean, like, what was it? It was Larry was one of the first, like, that I know of, anyhow, over here. There were people who were doing it previously, obviously, like in the Americas and all that.
Yeah,
like,
that's where it started.
Over here, right? Lenny Henry was the first to go and join them doing these comedy skits. You understand? It's crazy. It's crazy. But the fact is that that has still not been eroded out. Yet that racism, inherent racism, hasn't been taken out yet.
You know something? We've been talking about washout. We've been talking about the types of bush tea and all them kind of thing there. I feel like we're giving the UK some bush tea right about now.
Oh,
right?
Oh yeah.
And all the nastiness, right?
The guts are bubbling. The guts are bubbling.
Yeah, that's how it's coming over to me. Do you get me? That is, and this is the only way that it can come out. But like I said, I think that she was a very brave individual, because there was a time when we would have just shut up and kept quiet and been happy for the job. Yeah. But my girl said, no, not having none of it.
That's right.
Morning, guys. So I made a comment late last night when I saw the Sainsbury's commercial, which is so beautiful, by the way, because it just features a black family, which we never really see. We always see mixed families. I'm always the token black girl, and I always have a white husband with me, which for me is progress. And I know a lot of my peers have always questioned me why I'm always a token black person. I said, look, at least we're moving forward in the world, and it's a stepping stone, because 3 years ago my afro wasn't desirable. My afro they wanted me to suppress it on screen. So to be casted as a dark-skinned couple for the new Tesco commercial, the spicy commercial, I'd never seen the Tesco club card. It featured a woman with an afro, and I know they received so much scrutiny about that advert, which is so disappointing, because in 2020 there's so many people saying the UK is not racist, yet that is a topic of conversation. Yet that was a topic of conversation again when it came to Tesco, instead of standing up and actually using someone like me and actually going a step further and saying, you know what, we're going to use a black couple for this. And there's a whole storyline. So we all have our quotes to say in the story. Then they show the advert for 3 days. Didn't say anything to my agent. I called my agent to let them know, hey, I haven't seen any version of us. And then to know that actually cut us, didn't say why, didn't say anything. But for me, it was disappointing, because in my heart, I know why they cut us from the commercial, which is so sad. So thank you, Go Club Card.
I'm keeping something special tonight. It's an exciting news for someone. I'm cooking because we haven't seen each other in ages. I'm to impress. Ooh. I'm impressed I'm actually cooking.
And I'm eating for 2 now.
For whatever reason you're cooking, try Let's Cook. 3 easy steps and ready in just 20 minutes. Food Love Stories.
you mind bringing him in?
So now giving you more context. I'm so happy I actually record things behind the scene. And then, obviously, when the advert comes out, then I release the footage. The advert is out. I am not it, but is out. So what do you think? I'm not saying boycott Tesco, but me, I'm boycotting Tesco.
Yeah. That's what I saw. But like, you know, that regular thing. As I was sharing that, you know, I work for Ford Motor Company, and they did exactly the same thing. They had an advertising photograph, and they photoshopped all the people out.
They photoshopped them out.
Yeah, and they sued them, and they won. They won, you know. So, you know, this type of thing goes on everywhere. It goes on everywhere. Even myself, when I was working, we used to have promotional items, and they never utilized my imagery in there, and I'm like, you know, that's how it was then, you know. So, you know, see how things are going to be in the near future.
Yeah. I mean, Muriel had more to say.
So while I was doing the research, I saw some guys was getting their butt all itchy and hurt about the Sainsbury's advert, talking about,
well, anyway, I don't relate to the Sainsbury's advert because it's just using black people, yeah. I relate to the Aldi's advert, yeah, because it's carrots.
I'm thinking to myself, you're relating to carrots as a black man. You are relating to carrots. And then when I really looked at the person that posted it, I said, it's true, you know, you do act like a vegetable, so it does make sense that you can relate to the carrots. But it's such a shame that our people are split like that. Like, what kind of nonsense is that? It should be normal for you to see your people on TV. How long we've been there for? It should just be a normal thing. And also, they use racism, drama, and beef to sell stuff these days. You lot should know that. No one should be getting excited. It's how we sell stuff.
Yeah, I know that. I know we're crossing between Tesco and Sainsbury's, but they're both related. They're both about the same thing. Do you know what I mean? There's no real. You can't really pull them apart, sort of like thing, you know. But it's just, I just feel that the UK is going through a washout right about now. They're going through a cleanse. They're going through a cleanse. Well, you know.
You know what it's highlighted for me is that obviously you're you know, Caribbean, Jamaican family heritage, like, you know, and you got certain foods, right? We have certain things that we like to eat on a regular basis, and now I'm recalling a few years ago that there were certain imports of foods from certain areas like the Caribbean, but yet we were still receiving those foods, and what was discovered was that a lot of these foods that we're receiving now are Caribbean-based type food from the Indians, and they are GM food. So therefore, you know, this is the thing now that, you know, we've got to be aware of where these foods are coming from, right? If you can find a source supply, then stick with it. You know,
well,
also know the taste. Know the taste.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned that. I mean,
taste nothing like they don't even taste.
I remember when I went to Turkey. Sorry to cut you. I went to Turkey.
Yes.
And I had some orange juice. Yeah.
Exactly.
I was like, hold on. This is what orange actually tastes like.
Tastes like. That's right. You go to Valencia, you taste those oranges out there.
Yeah.
The thing.
I couldn't believe it. I OD'd on that orange juice when I was out there. I overdosed on it. Yeah, my tongue, when I came back, my tongue was yellow. Yeah, it was orange. So it was actually orange because I had literally forgotten what the real taste was.
Taste.
You know.
That's right. Yeah. What I felt And also is that the salt content of the food that we have in the UK is extremely, extremely high. That if you spend a bit of time, like yourself, for instance, you spend a bit of time traveling, even around Europe, right? You find that their salt content is or sodium content is lower, right? So when you come back here and you take the same type of products over here, the salt sugar content is extremely high over here.
Okay. Okay. No, it's true. I mean, we've got to watch what we're eating nowadays. But then, like I said, for me, I've always sussed and worked out that most of the foods that's feeding the planet, in actual fact, it's coming out of Africa. It's coming out of the West Indies, and they've been raping and pillaging us for so long now. It's it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and we get little or nothing back for it. But then on this platform, what we've pointed out is that it's been deliberate. The point is that they want to take from us, and at the same time they want to keep us down. They don't want us to benefit or compete with them in any kind of way economically, right? But it's happening. Basically, is what I'm saying. It is actually happening, and I think that's the fear that's creeping in. Just for a minute, I just want to digress for a minute. Good morning, Young Kel. That's my sister, people. Young Kel Chamberlain, and you've never met. This is my youngest sister, by the way. Aston, Young Kel, and she's actually she's actually a budding artist. And I want to show you guys.
Cool.
Yeah, I want to show you guys something. This is one of her works here.
All right, brilliant.
She's got several pieces actually, and she's gonna be pretty soon. She's gonna be holding an auction on Zoom, whereby she will be auctioning some of her paintings. It was something that I was very surprised when I found out that my sister could actually do this, that this was within her creatively to get this out. And we spoke about her possibly putting up a few images to let people see, and she's had an influx of people wanting to buy her works. So at some point I will be putting up dates. I will be putting up dates so as that people can join in the auction. Because I think to myself, because I think to myself that it's about time that we started ensuring that our money stays 180 degrees
absolutely
inside our community. So when I saw this, I was pleasantly pleased.
How well does a community take care of itself? According to a recent study, a single pound circulates in the Asian community for 28 days, in Jewish communities for 20 days, in white communities for approximately 17 days, and the black community 6 hours. This is what we at the Black Wall Street UK desperately want to change. We've developed a unique mobile app called the Black Wall Street UK. This is a business directory for black-owned businesses all across the UK. With the Black Wall Street UK app, you can find any black-owned businesses around you with a tap of a finger. So next time you're searching for a nearby hair product store or a nail shop or an estate agent or any black-owned business or service provider, just do a super quick search on the Black Wall Street UK. Our app allows you to search by business type and location. You can save your favourite businesses, add your own black-owned business, read reviews from other clients and much more. The Black Wall Street UK, the entire UK black community at your fingertips. Free app now available on Apple and Play Store. www.theblackwallstreetuk.com.
So you see, when Donna's making it's got to be a big up. It's got to be a big up.
Well done.
These people are going to be treating us like this. It's about time that we did start to galvanize. I mean, Donna says we're going to be boycotting a whole heap of places if this carries on, right? So when we boycott these places, where are we going to go? What are we going to do? We're starting to put things in place now. Are we not falling into their trap? Or is this just the universe pushing us to shop with our own and make the money stay within our community? So I've often used the phrase that the future is not in the hands of the youth. The future is in the hands of the way we bring up our youth. Yeah, which means that the older heads have to start, getting behind the youth. It means that the older heads have to start taking the experience that people like yourself and Trevor and a lot of you who are highly skilled in what you do, and take a leaf out of Althea Hamilton. Althea Hamilton worked for a bank in a legal position, right? But her mum came up with these hair products, yeah, and with the skills that she learned.
Excellent.
Yeah, she left the corporate world and now is running their own little business. Do you know what I mean?
That's right.
Which can only grow. Morning, Liz. Morning, darling. So I do like some of their finest range. Yeah, we do. I hear what you're saying. Because I don't think there's anything wrong with shopping at Sainsbury's. I don't think there's anything wrong with shopping at Tesco. But I think it's how we shop now. We just become that little bit more conscious about what's happening.
Quality. Yeah.
Because what I love about the rants and bants is, in truth, we've been talking about this from maybe about 3-4 months ago, and we've been ahead of the curve on a lot of things. And people are now starting to either catch up with us, or they're copying us, or they're doing whatever. But I think we stand on each other's shoulders in order to move forward. That's the way that I look at it. But the thing what I like about you, Aston, is that you ask the big questions. Do you know what I mean? You really do. You ask big questions, bro.
I want to ask you something. Is it me, right? Or is this Yoki bar gone smaller? Because I remember that, it used to fill up my hand. I don't know. Check it out. This little thing here.
Oh, God.
Is it me? It don't seem right.
I cracked up when I cracked up. Aston, man, when that Yorkie bar came out, we must have been about 7. You've grown, you've grown.
No, but
you've grown.
You could hold it like, and you could,
It used to be a big chunky bar. I remember it. But I think you've grown that.
I would break the teeth. But this thing was like, what the hell is this?
I was like, hold on a minute. Look at the size of your hand. Look at the size of your hand.
Yeah.
Morning, Edward. How you doing, man? It's a shame that this is the first time I've seen the app. The app is out, my friend. It's going to be all over the internet.
It's going to be all over. You gotta shop black. You gotta shop black, man. Because there are brothers and sisters, family there who have businesses out there. Just go in and see it. I mean, you got everybody out there working in what they need to do, right? Just go into these places and just see what they've got. You might not want or buy anything, but you put it in your mind of, I know where I can get that product from now. You understand? And obviously, if it's going into a black family and he's bringing up a black family, just like how the Asians do, a lot of them come together, right? They come together as families, as groups, to open a shop. There's nothing stopping us from that. Every family, I feel, should have a kind of like industry or something, build it or business within family happening, And if you ain't got enough to do it in your family, get 2 or 3 families together and start a business. We've got to be thinking like that now, because unemployment is going to be rife throughout our community now, right?
Yeah.
We've got to do it for ourselves. We've got to do it ourselves. We're supposed to be open. We're not only here and fashionistas, right? We are the future, and our future as well.
That is true. I think Leisha's asking the right questions, though. Why have we never invested collectively and opened our own supermarkets? I think it's
That's right.
I think it's because with us Black Brits now have decided that we're going to move away from that mentality that we can't do things together. I think that was instilled in us. I think that was information that was kind of like pushed through some sort of like pipe, and it got into our psyche.
That was brought in from people traveling from different places, like from the Caribbean, right, where they divided each other. You know, rumors spread when the initial slaves were brought into the Caribbean, and then it's just been a generational say, you know, over the years. Can't trust that person from that island and whatever, not knowing that they're your cousins, not knowing that they're your brothers and sisters who are those islands over there. You understand? And that one of those has been transported from the Caribbean to where we are migrated to, right? And that is still why them come from this place. They talk different. White people don't even like people who live across the road from each other. We're same damn thing. Foolishness.
Man, you just have to watch the way they treat football, because them lot will fight each other over a frigging football game. You understand what I'm saying? It's like
football, you know, a children's game, football, right? I look on the it would be better, right? Like if they took on like what they were doing in Russia, them places. They don't even bother with the football. They just go for a big fight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
Before them not just focus on the bigger things in life, you know what I mean? Like all the chocolate bars are smaller. I mean, you're seeing the size of a Twix now. 2 bites and it gone. 2 bites, you know. 2 bites and the chocolate. You know what? Like I said, Spice, I think our mouths.
You know,
I think our mouths got bigger.
About the thing is, right, I don't really eat sweets that often, right?
Yeah.
And that was one of those spare of the moment. Let me just, when I got in the car, I said, what the hell's this?
But then Liz has even gone further. She said that she had a short skirt. I thought it got shorter. It's just that my ass got bigger.
Somebody with teeth out the back.
Oh no. Most things are wagon wheels. Do you remember the wagon wheels, bro?
Oh wow, yeah.
I was not a fan of wagon wheels, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I did like that one. Curly whirly was my thing as well.
Curly whirlies, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we used to when we were kids, we used to all go into Mr. Patel's shop, about all 40 of us. Yeah. Used to leave with about 20 curly whirlies, you know. Used to leave with about 20 curly whirlies, you know what I mean? Only for bag. Used to leave with a box of crisp and all kind of. Oh my God, we were rampant when we were man, rampant.
Yeah.
We make our own vegan organic chocolate. Let's support them. I hear that, babes. I hear you. I so hear you.
You know, all right then. You know that we're talking about. Okay, then you want to talk about vegan business, right? I recall like my mother when she used to make coconut drops. Yeah.
Oh, I remember those. Yeah.
All those type of things, sweets and things like that. You know that the skill of making those things, right, seems to have gone left most of it, right?
Yeah.
So that when you see these vegan, those are things that we used to do a long time ago, yeah, right? Grate up the coconut and make the chocolate milk and all the chocolate drink and all them things. So we used to do them things long time ago. It's only that they've just.
I remember when my mum first showed me chocolate. I never knew that it used to come in the way that it used to come in. You know what I mean? The actual real chocolate. Real chocolate.
That's right.
Marcus says we need to read more and invest in our shelves and learn about financials.
Yeah.
That we're
that should be
short.
standard. That should be standard. That should be
and
standard.
You know what I really enjoy about what you just now said? You said that should be standard. Yeah. And I think we should read more. I think we should read more. And it's
Read,
just so happened.
Read.
It just so
Read
happened.
and be creative.
It just so
Writing.
happened that I was looking at your library. You know?
Yeah.
You don't just talk the talk. You actually fucking walk the walk.
That was a few years ago now. That's a few years ago.
Mm.
That was just a few of the books that I was reading for that year. You know. Yeah.
I noticed you got the secret in there, which is no bloody secret at all. I think everybody knows
No.
about the bloody secret. It's not. I have to do that.
You know something. One of the things, right, is that a lot of us like to collect little pieces in there, right? And they say, "Oh yeah, I'll read that one day," right? I was shown a method. Right, of how to read. Not only speed read, right, but to photo read, right? And it literally is. It takes you about like three and a half hours just to read the whole book, right? But not only read it, but to actually understand it and recite what the book was about, and put down like a summarization of the whole book. Okay.
Is that where you first of all you read the chapters, yeah? Then you go back, yeah, and then you read you read the first and last sentence of the paragraphs, yeah. You keep going until you get to the end, and then you go back. I can't remember the rest of the method. Is it that sort of method?
Right,
are you
right. That is part of it. Yes, right. And basically, you're flicking through the book, right? At the same time, you're imprinting. It's a kind of like you're half tranced, and you're reading the book at the same time. And I'm going to tell you, right, that there's a lot of material that I've read previously, and I could literally pick up a book and be within like 4 or 5 pages of where I saw that material previously, right?
Right.
And a lot of my I would say I've practiced that for the past 4 years now, right? And I try to do it on a daily basis or every other day, but I will pick up and just go through it like that. And I will say that has heightened my knowledge, right? And kept me up to date with a lot of things that I actually know about and implement as well. And that is very important as well, is that if you have a book and it gives you an idea, try to implement it into your life. You understand?
Well, this is what Aston is actually saying. This is my meditational coach. She's actually it's something that she actually imprints into our minds in the morning, that it's good to read, but knowledge is not power until you take action and implement.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Until you take action and implement what you have learned. That's something that she consistently drives into all of the
absolutely
members who go to her page. I mean, I do endorse people. There's certain people that I endorse, and Astrid is one of them. There's quite a few.
Thank you.
Of the Rants and Bants crew that I'm ready to endorse. Leary's another classic. He's a classic amongst us. But what I thought we would do at this stage was, seen as the Sainsbury's advert has caused so much fucking ruction, right? why don't we, especially for those
have a look at it?
Yeah, especially for those who haven't seen it.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, hey, love.
How are you? How's Mum?
Yeah, well, we're fine. We're all good. We're good.
I'm getting so excited for Christmas.
Christmas! I just really hope I can see you lot.
Me too. I cannot stop thinking about Mum's roasties.
Whoa. What about my gravy?
What about your gravy?
Hey, you, what's going down?
Dad, not the song.
Gravy boat, coming in town. It's not any ocean, just take a sip. It's still a bit scrummy and still see bits.
How does Mum put up with you? Your gravy is pretty good, to be fair, and I just really want to be home for it.
So my gravy is the best.
Dad.
Honey, she says my gravy is the best. Honey.
Boy, that's the best piece of gravy me seen in a long time, you know. long time. Long time, and I see gravy like that.
Yeah,
I see gravy like that. And if this kind of gravy brings out the rated, I say bring them out.
I'm going to tell you why they're getting upset about it.
Go on.
Because it's based on a black man. A black man.
It's based on the
Right?
black family. It's based on the black family.
No.
Well, it's based on the black family, right? Where the father is there, the mother is there, the children is there. They got a big house.
Exactly.
They're middle class. They're competing with these people, and finally, they're going to see that not only are we going to compete with them, but we're going to show them that we were on a better level than them. We always have been. And that is the fear. That's the fear that's coming out, because they weren't showing this. They were just showing all that negativity. Now they're seeing who we really are, because we're telling our own stories. They can't handle it. Look how many years we have grown up watching white families having a white Christmas. Yeah? Look how many years. And they want to start moaning. They want to start moaning. It's okay for us to sit down and watch them. It's okay for us to sit down and watch them. But now that they're starting to see us, they want to moan.
Christmas in Nigeria. Christmas in Nigeria.
They want to moan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's true.
I was actually getting fed up when I was seeing all these mixed race families and everything. I'm like, what are you trying to push? What are you trying to push?
Coffee.
You don't think that we don't? What? These people are pissing me off.
Yeah,
the
coffee.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. What about the rock? You see any snow, yes, sir? You see any snow, yes, sir? Look how you mess up with the atmosphere. Yeah, you mess up with the atmosphere, and now we don't get no snow. I used to love snow. About you want a white Christmas. There ain't going to be no a black Christmas, listener. Stop saying them. Stop saying them. But for them business.
Yeah.
Anyway, people, we've run out of time. Aston.
No.
Yes, bro, we've run out of time, man. And these, I know that everybody's got to get to work. I know that everybody has to get on with their lives.
Yeah.
I think we should do this again next week, man, if you're free.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we could jump in on this.
If possible, bring in one of the sisters as well, man. You know what I mean? Let's balance it out.
As well in the morning. Nah, make them
stay
in the chat room. Make them stay in the chat room. You know what?
No. Let's balance this out, man.
All right, I hear what you're saying. I mean, we'll do this as early. So we're going to change the Fridays, ladies and gentlemen. Rants and Bants Crew. We're going to change up the Fridays. All right. I told you more of you are going to start coming on the platform, and I meant it. All right. So what we're going to do, I really want people to start having a backdrop, though. I really do. Yeah. I really do.
We'll sort that out for next strong, man. Don't worry about that.
Make sure we get the lighting and everything sorted out. We get the sound and everything sorted out. Yeah. Fridays, we'll start to turn Fridays into what did I call this Friday this morning? I gave it a bloody name, man. Early morning rise. We'll call it early morning rise with the Rants and Bants Crew. Friday morning. This is where we start fill up the platform, and we have a proper little chat, right? And we'll keep the quizzes to the Saturday, so there's no interference with quizzes and stuff like that. Yeah, and a bit of a laugh and that. But as you can see, we can touch a lot of subjects. We can still have a laugh, all right? But our major laugh is going to be on the Saturday mornings. Yeah. If you guys are all right with that, but please, the backdrop is important. Yeah, the backdrop is important. I know there's a lot of people who are jumping on the Ultravision TV thing, but as I said, we're going to come with quality. We're not going to come with quantity. We are coming with quality, and we're getting closer and closer to the time now. All right. I'm going to be going there on Saturday to discuss it. I'm going to have an interview and stuff like that with them. But I want us to come proper. You know what I mean? I'm in no rush to get there. Even if it means I've got to wait another month before everyone's got their stuff sorted out, I will wait that month. Yeah. because I want us to come with quality. I do not want us to come with quantity. All right. Trevor's got to get out. All right, Trev, before you go. So what I'm going to do is, do you want to say goodbye to the Rants and Bants crew and everyone who's checked us this morning, Aston, because we do have to get out of here.
I'm gonna say, I would say thank you for everybody. I'm seeing your messages here, right? You know what? Thank you everybody for welcoming me, and I look forward to seeing you soon. And look, you know, just let me tell you something. If you're gonna ask me a question, expect the honest answer I'm gonna give you back, okay? And whatever it is. All right, but have a great, yeah. Thank you very much.
You heard him. He said, have a great day. I'll see you guys. Aston, do not leave the room. Do not leave the room.
Okay, brother.
Try and cater to the community as best we can.
And as you can see, the support from all the coaches here, we all have one vision.
When you develop the mindset, what you're doing is you're developing a person that can be successful.
Trevor used to say, Trevor Hart, you bend a tree when it's young. What happens with a lot of them is they're wasting their time, a lot of it, doing the stupidness on the road before they get in the sense. So if we can get them early, we can hopefully put them in the right direction.
From here, a lot of the boys look at it and they say, oh, I can achieve that. Football's at our heart. Doing right by all the kids that are here is paramount. So for us, it's a win-win scenario, really and truly. Really a win-win scenario in that we get to do what we love, which is coaching. Kids get to come out and play football, and parents, it's slightly easier on their pocket.
We love looking after young people and just basically helping them in their football development. The academies look after all the senior kids, all the elite kids, and we look after everyone else.
The conveyor belt of talent coming from North Aston isn't as frequent as South, West, East and North. So when we do have success stories, it's important that we use those as reference points to the younger people to make them know that where we come from, we can make it.
This is where I'm comfortable. This is what gives me the most joy, watching them not being able to kick a ball, and then 6 months later they're able to do things they never envisioned them doing.
A lot of people focus on the footballer, and then when the talent doesn't manifest in the way that the coach may like it, goodbye. For us, no, that's the beginning.
It's giving back to the community. I've been working for the community nearly all my life, and this is a big part of it, just giving back.
15 minutes with DJ Countryman and Rudi Lickwood. Saturday morning mayhem with two entertainment heavyweights. Join them with interviews.
People are learning more on Facebook than they learn at school these days. So.
When I leave the room, you cannot say yes. You
Comedy
say no.
and quizzes.
Child support money for you or something.
No chance of that, Babs.
Oh, no chance. Take off from me.
You take away your baby, mother.
Oh my God. Don't feel bad, Anthony, though, because
I don't.
The milkman took her as well. The milkman did take her as well.
And Julie, do your best, Julie. You ready, Julie?
I am indeed. I am indeed.
Say it, I am indeed twice.
Oh, I did that.
Hey, this is why nobody responds to your complaints at ITV. this is why. This is ITV and Ofcom headquarters.
Hello. Hi. Hello. You said hi twice. Goodbye. You said hi 3 times.
You gone.
Sound the punch.
He's gone, man. He's gone. I hand the friendship in it because you know how they like their chicken soup and their chicken foot and all.
But that's where you come from, Rudi. You're straight. Hello.
15 minutes with DJ Countryman and Rudi Lickwood mornings. Now I'll be the same again.
Just seen a jogger pass by. Obviously, she wants to get a sweat on. She's in full makeup as well. So tell me, how the hell is she going to be sweating through full makeup?
I was the first one to have Usain Bolt on the cover of my magazine.
It was also a discovery to self, if I'm correct.
Yes.
Now I know you have to do the circuit first before
you're supposed to work the boards.
Right.
Yes.
And she's looking at me. He's standing there calling me a nigger. She's looking at me, not saying anything. So I punched him in the face.
I got a booking with my agent at the time, Beverly Randall, got the booking. And it's new and it's exciting because it was new to me. I'd never been on an oil rig. I'd never even thought about it. But the whole thing and the money was fantastic, let's be honest.
I consider my stick my third leg.
Yeah, I wish I had a stick that was a third leg. I really do. But,
Pencil has it.
Yeah. Even my mum used to say, I usually start by saying Wagwan when I get on stage, and my mum's going like, they won't understand what Wagwan is. I go, well, then they need to learn.
I refuse to cut that. One of my favourites.
Keeping it real with Rudi Lickwood. Keeping it real with Rudi Lickwood. The topical interactive chat show where you may end up being one of the guests with special guests and you the audience. Comedy with Rudi Lickwood. This event is brought to you by Comedy Hotspot. Don't forget, keeping it real with Rudi Lickwood. This is an 18 certificate only.